Hi there, it's Kathy. Thank you so much for joining me. So, today I have a couple of cards that I'll be sharing with you, and it does feature the September 2022 Paper Pumpkin Kit. So, a couple of alternative projects. All right, so we're going to start off with the round scallop piece, and I did trim off the edge, and I'm using the bottom treat box, the one in black. And the circle piece, I'm just using it to trace out a circle. So I'm just drawing out a little moon. And afterwards, I decided it was just looking a little small. So I think it's about a good 2 inch, or it should be a 2 inch size in diameter. So if you can find something that's about 2 inches, that'll be great. But I just freehand drew mine. It's by no means perfect. I could fuss a little bit longer, just kind of trimming it, getting it smoother around the edges, but I probably would end up overdoing it and then have to make another one. So I figured I'll just kind of stop where I am on this, and just to show you that I'm not always perfect at what I do, because I'm not. Anyway, so I think that looks good enough. And then I'm just going to grab a marker and cover up the white core. And this next step, I wanted some white stars on this moon. So I grabbed the white pigment ink, and after I stamped it, I was kind of on the fence about it. It wasn't quite white enough. So while I was thinking about it, I stamped one more star. And then I decided to dip it into the white embossing powder. And now I'm just heat embossing it. And it's nice and white now. So it's just perfect the way I was envisioning it. And then I just glued it down onto the panel there. It is 3x6. So we are making a couple of mini slimline cards again. Don't flame me. I'm actually liking them. Okay, so the next part, using the star stamp, I'm just going to stamp a bunch of stars below the moon. And after watching back the video, I felt that I may have overdone it. After stamping it 4 times, I think that was the best. And then just stamp one single star at the bottom. But of course, I have to always overdo things. All right, so I grabbed the bat stamp and just stamp that just off center from the moon. And then I'm just going to mount it onto a pumpkin pie panel, which is 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. And with the leftover piece, I stamped the sentiment twice. One was better than the other, and then I'm just going to snip it back. And now I'm just going to mount the whole panel onto a mini slim card base. And then we'll stick down the sentiment, adding some dimensionals, and we'll stick it near the bottom of the card front. And for the final touch, I felt it needed 3 more stars on the top left corner of the card front. Well, that's it for this first card. Super simple and easy. All right, and then we're going to jump into the second one. This card is going to be somewhat cheerful in colors. So we're using Daffodil Delight, Balmy Blue, Granny Apple Green, and Melon Mambo. I did have a different idea, but I didn't quite like how it turned out. So I decided to just stamp around the panel with the spiderweb stamp. And I actually like it. It's pretty. All right. With another round scallop die cut piece, I stamped the trick or treat sentiment. And then I grabbed one of the spiders and just trimmed off the little tail, and then with some glue dots, stuck it to the side of it. And then I'm going to raise it with some dimensionals. And before I stick down the sentiment, I'm going to mount the card front onto Bermuda Bay, which is the same size as the first card. And then I decided to add some stars. I'm not sure. Stars? No stars? What do you think? I'm very star happy today. All right, so that's it. Another super easy card. Just some fun stamping. And we'll just have a look at a couple of stills. And then we'll have a quick look of the 2 cards that we made today. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's cards. Stay tuned for more card alternatives, and you are not going to want to miss it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.